Saturday, December 20th, Texas A&M versus Miami. What the heck? Here we go.
Unbelievable no call, in my opinion.
In mine too. So here's the play that we are talking about. And you'll notice here's where we're going to talk about the no call. This is a bad situation right there. Bam. That was it.
Well, here's my input on that real quick. It was such head-to-head contact that the defensive player was injured on the play.
Right. And and I have other things to point out here about this.
I have many other things to point out here about that.
Yeah. Okay. So to get it clear, if we go back through and you watch that video, you can see that defensive player. He's looking at and he makes a eye contact. He knows exactly who he's going to hit.
Absolutely. That's what a defensive player's job is to do.
Well, and then he makes a beeline for that guy. But notice, so here's a picture of him making that tackle. What do you notice?
So the thing I like about that tackle, though, is he's not using the crown of his helmet. So that eliminates part of the reason why that he's not going to get targeting. He's actually making a very good form tackle that's taught with his head up, head into the back of his neck, and he just happens to make helmet-to-helmet contact with the defenseless receiver.
Okay, here's my take on this. His right arm, he's not trying to wrap that guy up. He's targeting him. He's just launching into a tackle to try and dislodge the ball from that guy.
So
that's it.
But watch everybody else tackle. They do the exact same thing. Nobody wraps up anymore. That's why people play pinball with the receivers and they bounce off everything and nobody tackles. That's a normal tackle. The only problem with that tackle is he's head-to-head with the defenseless receiver.
And so we have this.
Ronnie Lott would not be able to play in this game.
He wouldn't be able to play in anything. Okay, so here's the slow motion on this. So watch. He launches himself into that tackle.
So football players launch.
Well, but
that's part of the rule, 100%. But the biggest part of that rule, if you look at the NCAA rule book, is that he uses helmet to helmet. That's the biggest part. People launch all day long. That's normal.
It's wrong.
It's not.
That should have been a penalty.
I'm not disagreeing that it should have been a penalty. So if he had not hit helmet to helmet, is it still a penalty?
Yes.
No, it is not.
Because he's going.
Okay, so
I just don't think it was a capital. Okay, never.
Exactly.
Okay, so and the other thing is I don't have a dog in this fight. I didn't, at Texas A&M, I feel sorry you didn't win, and I think you got hosed in that game. Miami, I don't care. Congratulations, you won. Good for you. I just look at it and I just think, nah, their rules are there for a reason.
Here's the crazy thing is I'd like to get Michael Irvin's take on that, because he has said many times, although he was a phenomenal and got hit hard all the time, that you got to protect the receivers because he's a receiver.
Yeah.
But
so
he's also from the U. Okay.
Yeah.
But
so
I think it's targeting. And I'm not a big fan of targeting because I see too many players where the offensive player lowers their head and it becomes helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
And then the defensive player gets stuck with the targeting. That is a very good form tackle other than he didn't wrap up. His head was in a great position. It was locked to the back of his neck. He hit him helmet to helmet. It's targeting. But here's the crazy thing about this whole thing. There's two crazy things that I came across. One is the play that got them into that position. I don't remember the player's name, but he should have gone for the touchdown instead of running out of bounds. There's no reason for him to run out of bounds.
Okay.
The other thing is, if you try and find this on ESPN, like you watch the full version of ESPN, they have eliminated first down and second down from their broadcast.
Oh,
they do not show that play. Like it's not what they would deem an important play. It's probably the most important play of the game.
I would say so also, and that would be my point, is that rather than it being third, what was it? That was third down. They
That
had
was second down.
second down. So now it's third down, and it should have been
First and goal from
first
the
and
1
goal
or
from the
2.
2-yard
2, I
line.
think, is the
So they
rule.
got 4 shots with 30
Well,
seconds to go.
33. Yeah, you can get 4 plays, no timeouts.
Yeah,
You could probably even still run a play, a
right.
running play.
So,
But the other crazy thing that that all would have been to naught. The quarterback on third down, you can't make that throw on third down.
yeah, he goofed.
Yeah, he made a mistake. You can, and I'm the best Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Thursday, Wednesday morning quarterback there is.
In this case, Sunday morning quarterback.
Well, now it's Tuesday again, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta live to fight another down, third down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a bummer. A great game, other than
Yeah.
there's no scoring. Good
Right.
competitive game. Sorry that someone had to lose.
Yeah. Hey, if you like this, make sure that you like it. And if you subscribe, we'd appreciate that very much. Thank you for watching.
Hold on. And this episode is sponsored by Tool Shed. Get yourself in the shed. Wear what the pros wear.
There we go. All right.